I have raised two wonderful kids, yet somewhere along the way, I lost myself. I never really put myself first. All I knew was caring for others. I was exhausted, starved, had chronic inflammation, and was constantly out of breath. I did not sleep, I did not eat right, and I have tried every short-term solution on weight loss that there is. For their whole life, my children have known me to be a large woman who doesn't really move a lot. And they never really said anything about it, but it was something that always bothered me because I thought, what kind of example, am I setting? A few years ago, my mother-in-law had a stroke. And when she had that stroke, it was a sort of a big eye-opener for all of us. My father-in-law cared for her. And he was positive in the face of adversity, no matter what happened to him. While he was caring for my mother-in-law, he got invasive sarcoma. And he battled that for a couple of years. But the way he did it with such grace and strength really made a huge impact on our family, my children, my husband. Oh God, I can't do this part. All right, you might have to. One of the things that he got to do before he passed was he looked at my children and said, a lot of things are going to happen to you in life, but the most important thing is that you're positive. And so I really got to see what a positive legacy he left for them and for our family. And I want to have a legacy like that too. It was actually my husband's idea to start walking more. So one of the things we did on our anniversary last year was we got Fitbits and we started that journey to health. I was already thinking about my health. I developed a serious bacterial infection and I was really sick. And so you have a lot of time to just lay there and to think. And I was in a lot of pain and I just thought, this is not how I want people to remember me. And that was just another catalyst. And so then that sort of led up to right after my recovery, my husband and I getting the Fitbits and me saying, this is it, I'm going to do something different. I attended a corporate athlete program with the project that I'm on. And that was really great because it allowed me to sit back and think about small change and think about what is the one thing I want to do. So there's sort of like all these catalysts happening. My father-in-law passed away. I attended the corporate athlete program. I'd been thinking about my own health. So it was sort of like this period in my life where I thought about putting myself first and what am I going to do for the rest of my life. As I reflect upon my journey and where I am today, one of the things that has really impacted me is how much Whirlpool has been part of that story. I now have a ball at my desk that I will sit on so that I'm getting some movement or another way to get exercise. If I have a chance to stand up, I try to get steps in. I take the long way. I will walk maybe 8,000 steps, then 10,000 steps, and now I try to walk at least 13 to 20,000 steps a day. The environment that we're in, the beautiful facilities, that I now have more trails to walk. Don't worry, I'm still doing my job, but I do take a moment every now and then or at the end of the day just to get up and clear my head. And I think I feel very supported in that. Not that, oh, you're not focused on what you need to do. If anything, it's helping clear my mind and make me more focused. We went to visit my son at a parents' weekend up at Michigan Tech up in Houghton last fall. And sort of halfway through the visit, we were on a boat ride. And he sat down next to me and he said, I really noticed. And that was really important and made a big impact on me that they're noticing it. And I think what I want to show them is that it's hard, but you sort of fit it in and you do it. I feel hopeful. I'm proud, and actually I'm excited. I feel like I'm on the path to leave the legacy that my father-in-law did, and one that I would like to leave with my loved ones and children someday.